Hello again, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome back to Wargame European Escalation. We have been tasked with capturing this refinery from Polish forces that are trying to cause a revolution and break off from the Soviet Union to be their own independent state. We cannot allow this, and they've captured a refinery and are holding it, but we have devastated their positions and have pushed all the way forward, where apparently the 82nd Airborne for the U.S. are also here and basically trying to assist the Polish in their independence. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and click or tap that like button. If you'd like to see more, make your voice be heard, and click or tap that like button to let me know you like World War II or Cold War or any other war like type stuff on the channel. I'd greatly appreciate your support. We're going to push in then and secure some positions. Essentially, we're waiting for a big enemy counterattack. I don't know how big it's going to be, but I'm assuming if the American Airborne is here and also Polish forces are here, we're going to see both helicopters and tanks in conjunction. So we're preparing for a counterattack from the enemy, and I really hope they don't bring choppers or anything like that, but I'm probably assured they are going to do so. So we'll see here. We need to secure the rest of the factory as well. We're pushing up our motor Strelicky groups to try to clear out any other things that may be here, warehouses and such. This huge refinery is very important for the Soviet Union. Their economy and their military probably rely on these types of things. So we actually have a group here that's been wounded in a firefight with Polish groups that were defending in the in some of these oil tank areas. So we're going to need to call up all the big guns here and see if we can hold the line. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is probably create a line of infantry here with tanks and ATGMs behind, so the infantry can take a brunt of the attack and spot all the units, and then the rest of our units will go out and find and eliminate them. We're going to call up the Special Infantry 2 for the Polish on the right flank, and we're going to call up another logistics vehicle, another Farung's UAZ, to the main section so we can actually hold that against the enemy. So we're pretty much ready to capture the right flank. I think that's a bonus objective to do it. I want to capture Fedor, and we're going to do that now. And we're going to push up with some of our infantry units to scout and put them down. And then we're going to have this other Farung's UAZ basically drive right into the command center. But I don't want to go up there just yet. I don't want to go to the zone we have to capture until our defenses are prepared. I don't know how big the attack's going to be, but the longer we take to prepare our defense, the better it will be, I think, for us in the end. So I'm going to get some Conquerors units up here to fire ATGMs at them as they approach. And I believe their main avenue attack is going to be this main road here that leads into the refinery. Everything else is kind of like a dirt road and whatnot. Country roads will take them home to the death that they deserve. Soviet Union, Mountain Mama. Alright, BM-21 Grad is spotted there. Glad we saw that. Might be able to actually go out there and destroy that. We also need some more recon up here on the front. Let's get that German. We actually have an East German helicopter to assist with scouting, but the Polish could be anywhere. Essentially, they're still here in the refinery. We've only kind of managed to cut off one side of the refinery and split them off from reinforcements, so now it's going to be about dealing with the forces that are down on this side. So let's go ahead and eliminate anything around there. We'll get the chopper to support and the BMPs. It's probably my favorite mission of all of Wargame, really. Or at least in these campaigns. Very fun. Oh, not going to be fun for the Polish, though. Mi-24P. This is essentially like our Stalingrad right now. We're trying to retake the city. This is crazy. Mi-24P, don't... Why you stop? Why you do this? Mi-24P, get up there. You had a clear shot. Start shooting. Fire those missiles, baby. We should get some more supply over here, too. Actually, we're about to capture a FOB, so maybe not. Let's get another chopper up, though. That's going to definitely be useful. We'll get another high-end chopper out so we can hit targets in 7 shots rather than 3. And, I mean, 3 instead of 7. Still takes a while to destroy units. And it looks like they're routing. Enemy infantry are routing their GTFO. Getting ready to fire another wave of rockets. 122 millimeter. Tasty victory. It's going to finish them off. Oh, actually, now we're just down to 30 millimeter. All right, well, let's get resupplied by the... Oh, wait, wow. I've totally exposed my tanks. Should not have done that. Bad. All right, I think we want to secure everything on this left flank. In fact, I want to bring up some infantry to make sure they don't get around us up here. So let's actually bring some infantry over here. We're going to want to put infantry here. Looks like we destroyed that BM-21 the grad over there. Put some units here. Kind of going to be a weird position to defend, because we're gonna have a lot of open space, and then a lot of area we don't have a lot of area to hide in. That's essentially what I'm trying to say. Or we do, but it's all in one spot, and that's tough. I guess I'll finally hide these units. And where's our Shilkas? Strela are here. Alright, we'll bring our Strela up to hide in the woods. Or the bushes. Okay, let's see. Special units here, ready to go in. Oh, somehow I split our VDV into 2 groups of 10. I guess that's helpful. I did want to call out I think 2 tanks to the right side. I did want to call out something. But now we got to capture that fob in order to get resupplied. And we're pretty much ready to take the right side. I wonder if there's anything on the right. Let's get that chopper up. So a lot of what's going to come out, I'm going to try to defend against an attack here with infantry. And then I want all my guns trained this way to destroy anything that comes down this road or through the field. And then the rest of them can get caught between T-80s on either side. I think I'm going to need a little bit more recon. Let's call out 2 recon choppers just to get up here quick, and I'm going to break them off and send them to 2 different sections. We're taking our time here so that way we can effectively clear out the area with little trouble. Alright, we're going to swing north to that fob, and we got the guns of our BMPs ready to go. 2 Mi-24Ps ready to go. We should be careful. I don't want to go in too quickly. Scott, Strelas. Alright, Strelas will be good anti-aircraft for that area. Shilkas are there too. Well, we got a lot of weapons to bring up. I've never actually been in this situation before where I can move so freely through the refinery. Anything between us is just going to have to surrender, because I'm not going to go and clear out all that all day. We do need to hit these positions later, though. Ivan, Leonid, and Constantine all need to be dealt with. Capture the refinery without using artillery. So I think at some point we'll be able to use artillery, and it'll just have to be after we've captured the refinery. Let's send our 30 infantry up there. Oh, here we go. We got a fight finally. Excellent. It's Polish special units versus ATGM. Good thing they didn't see our BMPs. Alright, essentially we've captured the right flank. Let's get a command in here. Wherever it went. There it is. And where's this position? Just over to the right a little bit. Let's click display zones. We'll hide it over here and we'll guard it with 2 choppers. Meanwhile, head on up and get resupplied. And we'll put our BMPs up here to defend. And you guys feel free to go back to the FOB. Put the VDV in buildings. And that's a new position captured for us. Very good. Okay, yeah, we got Strelas on the flank. Nice. Alright, where are those recon choppers? Okay, I want one to go far right. And I'd like the other one to go up here. If we get shot at, we know there's Polish forces. Okay, well, let's deal with some more tanks then. Actually, I'm going to leave the rest of our points for artillery. In this case, we can call out peons, which are rather expensive. But what I'd like to do is, once we're done here, actually maybe more infantry would be useful, or more tanks. Well, what I want to do is attack Ivan. Maybe we'll save it for the choppers. Let's have some additional choppers out then, shall we? Actually, that probably isn't a bad idea for the defense, now that I think of it. I was resistant of choppers before because of all the territory we had to cover, and they have some really good cover here. Now, obviously, it's factory everywhere you can see, so it's a very difficult area to fight in. At least for the time being. Alright. Let's get the rest of the infantry up here. Wow, essentially we are ready to defend. Wow, the enemy. Oh, here we go. That's what we were waiting for. 2 anti-aircraft units. Did they have that? Is that a? That's not a position. That's just them parked over there. Okay, so we definitely need to take that out with some units. Let's get our BMPs on that. We'll have them circle back this way. VDV, I want you guys coming up to these buildings and secure that warehouse. Wow, this is not as filled with enemies as I thought it was. It was actually rather easy to take the refinery. And the Polish, I think, were trying to do a scorched earth policy where they were trying to make sure the Soviets couldn't have any of this business afterwards, but seems like it didn't work out for them. 90 points each on those choppers. We'll wait till we can call out 2. Mi-24V standing by. Most every one of our units has anti-aircraft coverage, or at least nearby. They're going to roll down this road very quickly, so we need to deal with them. And I really don't know what will come of a counterattack on the right flank. Alright, 685 should be clear to advance. Nothing there aside from an enemy command and 2 Cub units. A lot of you might think that that's an anti-tank weapon, but it's supposed to fire up in the air at aircraft, and primarily in European escalation it's only helicopters, so there's not much they can do. We actually can capture Elena too. That might be a good thing for us to do later, but we're going to build up some points now. Remember, we're just holding off on capturing the refinery so we can basically milk it for getting all these units up here. Beautiful. Wonder if we should get some more tanks out. I think helicopters are the thing we really want here because they can just fly anywhere, and we have multiple areas to defend. So it's just going to be the best solution. Even artillery would be useful, though, if we can find a command. So we'd have to get, like, for example, our motor streliki close and then finish them off. I'm not happy with the number of infantry we have. So let's call out some more. BMP-1 standing by, T-80 standing by. Conqueror standing by. You want to spread your units out, too. So if we get hit, they're not as stunned when a shell lands near. Let's make sure the enemy doesn't have any recon around. Oh, the 385 cleared everything out up to that line. Alright, we'll park on the flank. Keep Mi-24Ps back here. So we've essentially cleared out the whole refinery. I've never done this before, but it feels good to actually know that we do have security on both flanks. Here in the middle, they're just going to have to surrender. I don't want to deal with that now, but I think you can complete this mission a lot faster if you know what you're doing as well, but we're trying to minimize losses, and that's kind of what will happen. Just takes a little bit of time. Alright, I think we've gotten everything that we needed here, so let's just go ahead and capture and be done with it. We'll get our Farung's UAZ over here. And we'll get our BMPs to advance here. Call up some more choppers. I think we've got great recon here. BRM-1 in the middle. Essentially, we could probably just take out Ivan Leonid in the other position over there at Constantine. Hell, let's just get the Poles up here then. We now know the flank is entirely secure. UAZ will be in position in about 30 seconds. BDV are in the clear. Let's bring up that command vehicle, or I mean the recon. Go get resupplied, boys. You might need it. Okay, well, everything's in a good position. Capture the oil refinery without using artillery, done. Eliminate the HQ at Ivan, Constantine, whatnot. Okay. I think they counterattack. I don't know. Maybe I prepared for nothing, but regardless, if we didn't know, it's a good idea. Now we can use artillery. We're now permitted to do that. Ergen is 130 points. Damn. 220 millimeter rockets. Let's get a couple of those up. Unfortunately, we don't have any recon. No recon ground forces. Oh, wait a minute. They are counterattacking. Heavy hog spotted. Let's get our... Oh, wait a minute. Oh. What the hell was that? Anti-aircraft units were in the woods there. Looks like a chopper went down. That's not under my control. That's not my chopper. What the hell's the point of that? Is that another secondary objective? Huh. Oh, Heavy Hog getting devastated. Clear the rest of the refinery. Oh. Well, I already did that. Oh, good. Perfect. Good, good. Yeah, I already wanted their flank. Heavy Hog out there looking for targets, and it's about to find one, except it's not going to be able to destroy it before it's destroyed itself. The Americans are peeking around. Units are peeking around. There was anti-aircraft here. That was strange. There was like a helicopter that flew. Oh, that's what it was supposed to show. It was supposed to show that Fedor was still occupied by the enemy, and that you're supposed to go over there and clear it. But you don't get used to those choppers, so it was just kind of like a cool little cutscene, I guess. Where's that anti-aircraft, though? Oh, there they are. Let them have it, boys. I think this is an early prototype of the BMP-3. And they decided to put an autocannon and something else on it. Damn, does that thing take forever to fire. Let's go across and flank. Alright, we'll deal with this little minor counterattack while we save up money for more artillery. Because we got 2 FOBs, and we should just use our artillery because it's awesome. Oh, speaking of which, jerks. What? They're actually firing at our units here. Well, that's it. Oh boy, kind of nervous about going up there. I think each area, by the way, has a different type of it has a different type of defense. Like one's anti-aircraft, one's anti-tank, and one's infantry. With the rocket artillery, we won't be able to do anything over there. Let's just fire on the other targets. We'll soften them up a bit. Oh, what? BMP was instacked by ATGMs. Oh. Oh well. It's a weird area. It's like artillery and ATGMs. That's strange. Okay, hopefully if the LSK gets close, we can fire an accurate barrage. Luckily, if they have artillery and ATGMs, then we should be able to take it down. Mostly I was trying to flee from the artillery. I should have stayed put. Okay, how close do we have to get an accurate shot here? Ah, there's the American targets. Oh, perfect. We can actually fire a corrected shot here. Alright, you guys let them have it. Meanwhile, let's get to destroying those units. I prepared for like this huge counterattack that kind of never really came, although I see some units out there. And we will move to intercept them as soon as these... Oh wow, well, they got lots of units up there. Well, the artillery was too accurate over there. Well, that's going to be annoying. Alright, well, let's get him with choppers then. Good, that's one big unit out of the way. That, I believe, is an artillery unit there. Ah, yes, the Americans are assisting. Alright, well, we certainly softened him up at Leonid. Let's hit him with another barrage. It was actually too accurate. It all fired like right... It's either wildly inaccurate or too accurate. Like, there's no in-between where, like, I want that whole sector to just be lit up with missiles. Good, now they're going to have to come to our Motor Streliki and Special Forces in the woods. Meanwhile, the tanks are hitting them. Nice. Well, at least we were prepared for anything. Oh, they're still trying to attack, so pull back, boys. Chill there, let the choppers take them down. Good, Leonid, we'll never have to deal with it. It's been rocketed to death. They died to death. I want to see how accurate the inaccurate fire is. I mean, is it really fire in that big swath or not? Ooh, there's an RM-70. That's enemy artillery. Let's deal with that too. Now let's move up on Constantine. We will need some supply here. Let's just get these units in the woods. Oh, nice. Artillery destroyed. Can you use your ATGM there, bud? Something? Kill. Alright, so Constantine is going to come under fire here shortly. It says eliminate any HQ in those positions, so one of them is already destroyed. Oh, they recaptured Leonid. Oh, that just means we just panicked our other command vehicle. It's fine. Let's roll in with the tanks now. Although I'm nervous because... Oh, yep. That's why. Choppers are there. Infantry could be nearby too. Alright, choppers, get up there. And infantry too. Let's find that command and get done. T-62s, those are anti-infantry flamethrower tanks, essentially. So we'll need to watch out for those as well. T-80s are going to have to hide from the heavy hog. We'll get that with the Strela unit. Get those damn T-55s out of here. Good. Now finish off that command and pull out. Good. Alright, we're out. No need to fight anymore. Wow, lots of gunships out there. Looks like some of our trucks are out of fuel. Some of our tanks are out of fuel. Alright, so it is essentially what I thought. So there's artillery and ATGM on the left, helicopters in the center, and then trouble, I guess, waiting for us on the right side. Whatever it is. I think we missed. Let's fire rockets again. Don't want to get anywhere near those rockets. We'll wait a little bit. Heavy hog coming up again. Shilkas are there. Strela's firing their missiles. Sheridan tank spotted. Interesting. Constantine just being leveled. No real hit on anything, but we could definitely cause some havoc there. And we'll turn our tanks this direction to pay attention to the approaching American airborne. That's the 82nd Airborne tanks, I believe. I'm going to let them get one more shot on us, then we're pulling out. Alright, we're out. Let the T-80s finish them off. Well, slow and sure wins this race. ATGM from a Sheridan now going to the moon to report that communism is the new way of life on Earth. Fantastic. Okay, well, it looks like we pretty much cleared out that area. Ivan is now dealt with. I'm actually a little disappointed that Leonid somehow recaptured itself. Same with Constantine. I doubt we destroyed a command there. I think they're just positioning themselves somehow. Let's bring this motor Strelicky to the north. And that is Constantine recaptured. And now unoccupied again. We're just going to basically close in on these units now. On these remaining units. Hopefully most of the tanks at Constantine are dealt with. Oh, ho ho! T-80B. Damn right. Wow, that was a hell of a unit to have there for them. Oh boy, some of our tanks are out of fuel. Whoa, 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 whoa. We don't need the big old crazy alarm. It's okay. We lost the tank, it happens. Jeez. Especially when they get the jump on you and pop out of nowhere. Which is interesting because we had recon around here, didn't we? LSK. Yeah, the LSK should have seen that thing coming from there. They should have shot at it before it went downhill. That's alright. Another enemy command destroyed. Alright, let's fire rockets one last time at the area at Leonid. I just want one last strike on it before we go in. So essentially I'm just going to clear this with infantry, find where they are, where the commands are, and then finish them off with tanks. Now, in future missions, we're going to have all these units retreat, and there's absolutely no way that you can do it. So, of all these units we've tried to kept alive, we're just going to have to take the veterans. Those are going to have to be the only ones to survive. That's just the way that mission functions. I do see a 100-point unit that popped up there. It could have been an enemy command. Actually, multiple enemy commands. That was it there. Another 180 points flying up from the bottom. So that's good. Alright, let's get the rest of the tanks to move this direction then. Oh no, ATGM. There's too much fire there. Nice thing about these BMPs is that they can haul ass. And so you don't really have to deal with enemy units for too long when you need to retreat. Wow, one T-80 here is pretty much out of fuel. Go ahead and stop him in the woods. T-80s versus T-55. Sorry, buddy, you're in the wrong decade. Finish off the rest of those tanks. ASU-85s are paradropped light vehicles, essentially, but that's why they're only worth 10 points, and that's why they're dead. Alright, no more rockets. No more units called out. We can pretty much win from what we've got here, so let's just advance on Constantine with everything we've got. That was a hell of an interesting way that we cleared that out. Now again, what we want to go for here eventually is veterancy. If we're losing units at this point, it's pretty much okay now from here on out because we have so many units that we're just going to lose by default in a future mission. There is, again, no way to call out all those units given the points that you'll be dealing with, so it's just going to be the way that it is. Oh, Leonid is recaptured yet again. Hilarious. Let's just go in there with troops and find what we can find here. Alright, I've had enough of this. Let's clear it out. Whatever is in there, kill it before it lays eggs. There we go. How the hell did they, I don't know, let's just pull back now. Wow, look at all that infantry that came out of there.
Once the great refining capacity of F.A.Q is secured, Warsaw Pact troops move quickly to the Czech-Polish border.
Awesome. Okay, well that about does it for yet another Wargame European Escalation mission. That one being a two-parter of capturing the refinery and destroying 3 of those areas. Not too bad. Losses were nice. 5,800 on the kills and what wow, 100,000 for the losses? That is really good. The biggest loss probably the T-80s, but that's, I guess, not too bad. As, wow, it's T-64Bs and, yeah, other things took them out. Not too bad. We're going to lose these units anyway, so, you know, keep them alive while we can. But I'll see you all in the next episode. Thanks for watching again. Show your aggressive support. Click or tap that like button. I'll see you next time. Thank you, everyone, for your support. Bye.